And we are back. Let's go for the Oracle anyway. I don't know. We might as well try it. What's the worst that can happen? The archer is going there for a little upgrade. And these Moroccans are hanging out here, but I still think they will not be attacking me. Alright, let's go. Improve those cows. Now, what is the quickest way to fix my happiness? Perhaps I will need to trade the gems when they are coming back. I'd rather sell them, but if needed I can trade them for something I don't have. Because we really need to grow a bit more to work the good tiles. I would really like to expand there, but I don't think I want to spend the money on it. And Morocco built a city here, so that means we do probably have to spend money on it, or they will buy it. You can heal up, you can go in there. Again, at least it doesn't matter now if we go a bit deeper into unhappiness. Exploring. And while they are building this road, of course my income will go down a bit. So I hope that will not end badly if needed. Yes, my loans are ending just about now. Timing couldn't be better. And you can go improve that. Maybe I can improve the iron and then sell it. That's the next tile that will be unlocked here. Gems are almost done with improvement. They will kill that. It's just a matter of when. Let's go see what he's doing. Not much, I think. They are building Machu Picchu. But that will take a while, even for the AI. That's something to remember. If I build it with the engineer, he will be really mad at me. But I'd rather have an opponent that is really mad than one that has Machu Picchu. Especially since he is on our doorstep anyway and will need to be dealt with. I'm going to go for the happiness here. My connections should be up soon enough. 1, 2, 3, 6 or 7 turns. And he can help as soon as he is done there.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo.
Continuing that.
Penseghe.
The barbarians left again. I don't know why they hate pillaging fishing boats, but this is a little ridiculous. Of course, the fact that I am actually building the Oracle means I cannot build the National College as early as I want to, but nothing can be done about that for now. 8 turns into I can start building it, so that should still be fine. These are almost done. That will help up the watermill. And yeah, those buildings like the watermill, they are not very good for the economy, but once things get going again, it will be a much better building to have up. So I like building it early. The French are messing around there too. Let's cut down these woods. Another city-state to meet. And you can go for... Now this is quite interesting. I think the lighthouse has the priority because I need the production here. I really don't want to give any of my production tiles up. I could switch the gems, but no, I will not do that. The capital just has too much important buildings to create. And in 7 turns we will know if we get Machu Picchu. I can sell those gems, or well, trade them. Let's see who we can trade with.
Bonjour.
Napoleon would be my first choice, but he is not very interested. The Moroccans
تحياتي.
might be willing to switch for Idris.
كيفاش؟
Yes, there.
تحياتي.
Very well. That is done. So now I think we have very little choice but to start building a market here. Although, yeah, he will work the gold tile, so the market will have some value. And those Frenchmen, they look really unhappy. And Tokyo can start building on, well, I think at this point a granary would be good. Turns more tiles. And I will make a farm here. That's 3. And then I will build one here, because it has fresh water. Mongolia managed to take Zurich. That's a little unfortunate, because now they are on my borders. And when they get Keshiks, that will get really nasty for a while. So at that point I will probably have to pay them to go bother someone else, because the period of the Keshiks is really bad. They have a 5 move and they do a lot of damage at range. Yeah, below there. I have adopted Islam. That's always good, because I want to adopt his religion as fast as possible for the diplomacy bonus. Barbarian camp. That's quite the distance away from me. Four more turns. And I doubt he can finish Machu Picchu here in 4 turns with a size 2 city. More Islam, excellent. There we go. That will be our next tile. And in the meanwhile, we should probably go do something up there. I think I will start clearing these jungle tiles. In 2 more turns I will have another tile to work.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
Getting that silk, at least not for free. I didn't know my worker was done, but apparently he is. Natural wonders, that's 1 point of happiness. The worker is done, so he can come. What is the safest location? Actually, I hope to avoid war on this side for the first part of the game, so I will build a farm here, and then one here and here. It's almost done, and Morocco can buy
تحياتي.
my silk for 240 gold.
كيفك؟
There we go, that solves the economy for a very long time. And that might mean I can buy a unit if needed. First thing I will do, upgrade to a composite bowman. He can swing back and build the 3 tiles of road needed here. I should get these gems, but it will take some time. It might be possible for Morocco here to jump over with influence, but I hope that doesn't happen. Rest again, and you can chop jungle. I'm going to go and check out what the Mongolians are doing there. If there is an army coming, I will need to switch to producing units really quickly. Machu Picchu has been built. That is most unfortunate. But at least we will be getting the oracle. So now we have to decide what we are going to do with our great person. Now that the original plan is no longer working. That does mean, however, that Morocco is gonna get even more angry at the French. All these wonders have gone. Civil service, I don't think I can get Chichen Itza, even though it is a very good wonder. That's 3, 7, 14 turns. And it's already been built, so I definitely can't get it. And yes, we are going to work on the National College as soon as possible. But what does that mean? Either save up the policy for later, that would be an option. With save up, I mean open something else now. I would open commerce then, as I think we will be going that path. Mercantilism is a very strong policy. It reduces purchasing costs by 25%. You can combine it with the Big Ben and with the autocracy tenet to buy units at only 40% of the cost. The other option is a great scientist that would allow me to catch up on science a little faster. But it's an option I don't really care much about, because if we go autocracy, we will be able to steal our way back into the game later. So it's a difficult decision now, and I don't like any of my options. So yeah, after some consideration, I have decided to save up the Great Person for at least one more policy. That gives me the option of taking it in about 20 turns, and for now we will go Commerce. That will help just a little bit. Chop that down and then make a road. That is fine. I would really like to improve these sometime soon. But I will wait for one adjacent tile so that I only have to spend money on one tile. I have spent enough on buying all this land, I think. And poverty is never a good plan. Gems to Dandolo ended. I think I will try to buy a little more
Saluti.
happiness.
Sì?
He has nothing. Let's see. Someone else is willing to trade. Meet Isabella.
Saludos.
She has cotton for gems.
¿Sí?
That will work for me. I really want to grow right now. So yeah, these farms, it will be worked. I like working the production tile there. I must make sure that my capital keeps growing, because if that ever stops, we will be in trouble for later in the game. But these two tiles are really difficult to disable, because the production and the gold is just something that is really required right now, especially until the National College is up. The granary will help Tokyo grow a little quicker. It should be just a few turns before it reaches level 5 and level 6 after the granary is completed, because it's 3 food with the bananas here. Turn ended, great. That'll help even more. And there is nothing much to do in the meantime. I'm not too worried about early growth,
L'offerta non sarà
and
valida per tanto
no, I
tempo.
can't.
Penseghe.
It says to, but I will wait until it's my turn to check, because this sometimes just isn't correct. And it would be unwise to lose the happiness at this point, especially since I will be growing in a few turns here. I don't think I can afford to go unhappy at this point in the game. There we go. That's an extra point of happiness. And as you can see, I have only one gem and not two, as was said in the other screen. That tile. Now I will build a mine here, because that tile I will want to keep locked probably for the remainder of the game. It's my only production tile in this area. Just like I want to keep this one locked. And the jungle is gone, so we will probably take that tile sometime in the future. And now this worker can build the road to Tokyo. And after that one to Satsuma. As you can see, I have lost out on a lot of wonders. And well, even though I got the oracle, I don't know if that was actually worth it. But the oracle is a pretty good one, a free policy, some extra culture, some scientist points. It's definitely not bad. The city connection has been established. So he will go there, start the road there, and this one will go here to connect the city faster. You can make that, and Tokyo, a market would be a good plan, I think. There we go. As you can see, we are very far behind. 270, that's last place. Others have doubled the score. And that is a little worrisome, but it's almost unavoidable. I have not expanded. Maybe they are happier because of that.
تحياتي.
Yes, they still want to be friends. Build a road. You can do the same over there. I'm a little behind on improvements, but I hope that will fix itself soon. I might want another worker, but having 5 for just 4 cities seems a little excessive. That's fine. Just fine. This one can go over here to build a farm. I don't really... What was that? I don't really need more land here. The Moroccans can take it. I'm fine with this land and expanding this way. I just hope I get the gems eventually. Maybe from this city, but probably not with the culture output I have right now. Something clear that. Yes, you can go there. The road. See, this is just 4 units, but they have a great general. They are far too close to my borders for feeling secure. So maybe I will build a wall sometime in the near future. But first I hope that the expansion here goes in the direction of the truffle. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be happening anytime soon. I can always sell an extra luxury for 240 gold, buy the walls, that's not an issue. But in the occasion that you have 3 neighbors, it's a little nasty sometimes, because you have to keep them happy. From all sides, and if they attack with 2 people, then you will get squished and it's almost undefensible. That seems to be it for that side of the map. And my warrior is stuck there a little while longer. That's good. It's a good tile. I will improve that next. Good for food, 1 production. Really nice. And yeah, 3 turns is fine. As soon as they grow, I will lock down this tile again. Those gems are also right out of range, but I will get them at some point. I may want to build a caravan now for food to the capital. That will actually help quite a lot, but not before I build aqueduct there. This city should be building a workboat, but it's just not opportune. So the granary first again. Granary, it just helps you grow. Growth means more money, more production, more everything really. More science. And as we know, science is one of the most important things in the game. Napoleon is speeding away. They have some wonders now, but they are really locked in here, so they will be going to war quite soon. Or at least I expect that. I don't know if Venice actually already expanded. They sometimes do strange
Saluti.
things. They have bought Vancouver.
Sì.
So they have 2 cities. They can be really slow. We can build that road, and finally we can come out of there. Now, for this worker, we can go there, improve the cow, and then the other one can come back here to make a road and then improve the island. One more turn to growth. Napoleon is on my borders. I wonder what he is planning. But a war with Napoleon, it's not very convenient for him. He can't get past here. He can't stop doing that. He can't get past here with Tangier and the city-state. He has 2 tiles to cross here. He can't pass here through the Moroccan territory, so he has a really tight bottleneck which he has to get through. And then there's the river, so I don't think it's particularly bad, this location. A granary next here too. Just need to grow, grow, grow. And you can actually make a farm there instead of a road because we can't pass through. Got missionary returns. I'm going to position this one on this hill so I can keep an eye on the Mongolians here. But they usually don't attack a non-city states early in the game. I expect them to go for Riga next, and that should piss off most of the other AIs. That's one of the reasons why I do not like getting friendly with them. No one likes them, at least after they take out 2 or 3 city-states. Your alliances, you need to make sure that you keep them friendly with each other. For example, if the Shoshone and the Moroccans were next to each other, I would be less inclined to try and be friends with both. He does not like me anymore. I'm not sure why. Probably because he wants to expand this way. But I don't really feel threatened by him at this point in time. You can go there and rest. More French units? This does not look too good. Napoleon is neutral.
Bonjour. Continue. Nous refusons.
He is not interested in war with others.
La France
He
t'offre
will
cette
take
proposition
an attack
exceptionnelle.
on Enrico Dandolo, but I don't mind if he attacks me now. I think I can fend him off for a little while.
Sta offerta non sarà
Got
valida
capitals.
per tanto.
I would like them to get involved in a war, but I don't like paying them too much for it. It seems a lot better than having them attack me, but I also don't want to overspend on it.
تحياتي.
What do you want for war?
كمل.
Wales.
جيت وأنا كل أمل
Don't
باش
want to
نوصلوا
give
شي اتفاق.
Wales.
جيت
Open
وأنا كل أمل
borders
باش نوصلوا شي اتفاق.
and about 200 gold. Not yet, not just yet. Kyoto. You have stopped growing because I ran out of good food tiles. That's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Until I actually get this tile. French moving away again. They keep shuffling around with their units. I think they might do something. I got Islam in my capital, which means that the Moroccans will be really happy. Yes, very, very happy with me. And now is a good time to build a market, I think. The market will stack up nicely with the modifier from commerce, and once I get the money rolling, that will just help a lot. This style needs to be improved. Things are looking a little iffy. No. And there is our friend Mongolia. Now, there is an alternative solution to this entire war business, and that is to pay them to fight each other, even though they are quite distant.
Tu disais? Continue.
That's very costly. Genghis wants he won't do it at all. No, I'm not very happy about the development here. I think Genghis is just a little too aggressive. I should have tried to protect the city-state, but I didn't have the units at the time. Bucharest is mission. That's fine. Go there. Go that. Now what to do? What to do? What to do? I really feel like I need a solution to this situation. But I don't really want to spend that much money. It will put me back so badly. More Frenchies. Yeah, this is getting completely out of hand. So you have to go to war with someone.
Bonjour. J'écoute.
This seems to be the cheapest, but I
En
think
France,
Enrico would
cette
lose that too
proposition
quickly.
exceptionnelle.
This seems to be possible, but it
La
costs me
France
8
t'offre
happiness.
cette proposition exceptionnelle.
Ahmed
Continue.
Al-Mansour is my friend, I don't like doing that.
Nous refusons.
And Pocatello is too far away. Now, on the other side, Genghis Khan won't fight Napoleon. Actually, he won't fight anyone at this point. Because they're too far away.